Hi guys, this is Jenny with Planner Perfect. Today I'm going to do a video for you that has been requested on just more on how to write goals in your month section of your plan books. And as you know, these plan books are monthly. Each book represents a month, and I have other videos to go over those. This setup is a Planner Perfect setup that I created, and it can be used in any planner setup, and I simply adore it. To me, it's the only way to plan, and it's just been amazing for me to stay organized and keep track of goals and dreams this way, and to be more of a follower of goals rather than my tasks. So let me show you how you can actually do that and get kind of into detail about it. I'm going to go ahead and do my July, since those are freshly made, and you can kind of go in there with me with it. But the whole setup, like with July, is, you kind of got a little dashboard there. I did mine real simply, and there's my calendar. And here, right after the calendar's page, are your goals. And this is where your goals are harnessed. And this isn't just for your personal goals. This section here is for your goals, it's for your dreams, it's for special events that need extra attention to detail. It needs for birthdays, which is also an event, but different things like that that you need room to write down its details. Instead of using your daily pages as the place to jot that down, you'll now have a section where that's already harnessed for you. So what I love to do, and this is just my tips here, is you're going to write down everything that you need to do, and I don't need to tell you how to do that. All of your events and your things going on in your calendar. So that's going to be kind of your springboard then for what you need to do for events anyway in your goal pages. So here, I've got a birthday. Here, there's this movie, we're going to see that Minion movie comes out. We've got the 4th of July, that was a big one. So those are some of my big events, okay? Other than that, it's nothing that that's going to need to go in my goal pages. So now I'm going to go ahead and head on over. Now the 4th of July, I love to illustrate it and make it amazing. You guys can do, if you don't do artwork, you can illustrate it any way you like. I love putting washi at the ends because I think it's a super cool look. You can see at the end, see how cool that looks? It is just the coolest look. And it helps you navigate. It just kind of gives you that something to cling on to. So I washi the sides. And here, when I mean details, I'm going to be putting down the menu, who would be coming, kids' wardrobes, different things I'm going to be baking. And this one actually was a lighter one. I've had 4th of July's that needs 2 pages to script. You can use as many or as little pages as you need. So this is what I mean. This is where all of that 4th of July stuff will be harnessed, which is very, very cool. Then as I turn the page, this is going to be more some personal goals of my plan books and how I'm evolving into and what I need to be planning for and doing and selling, and what, all right here for me. So I can keep my business and my personal and my special events for the family all in one plan book, which is amazing. There's no need to do several books for different planners. For one thing, I like to fit mine all in one place because my life is all integrated all together. So I like to know what those goals are for my business, and as well as what I'm doing for the 4th, because my life is so intertwined all together. So this kind of keeps it all together and all all in detail for me. This is what my YouTube video is, what I plan on doing and what's new. So that's all scripted. I've illustrated it. So then I've got what I'm doing for my son's birthday. Right here, and he turns 2, so we're going to do a Baymax theme. I illustrated it, what I'd love to get him. Since he's 2, there's not going to be too many friends, but I know that we are celebrating it on the day, so this is what I did for him. These are some summer fun ideas I had, and I'm in love with all of those ideas. So then here, this is all for what I plan on doing this month of July for different fun ideas I can take them to. So the Minion movie comes out. I'm sure all of you know that. So that's going to be something fun we're going to do. Ice cream dates, Papio Bay. It's one of our public pools we can go to. I have a baby trying to get in. Boating, Barnes & Noble. We love to go to Barnes & Noble, and we do just we sit on the floor and read, and we get, you know, a coffee. Panera, we love to go to this bagel shop, sit there and read some books together, laugh, do a little break there. That's always fun to go do. So just some fun ideas. I keep that all in one place so that I can adhere to it. So I got all my ideas right there. We're going to be doing another camping trip in July. So here, and I haven't even finished it yet. This is where I'll keep the menu. This is where I'd keep the dates we're going, and I illustrated it so it's all ready for me to get detailed. This is where I go into my personal goals, and I've got something, you know, about exercise and my health, vitamins. This is where I've gotten into my spiritual life. I've got that down in here. I have skincare, hair care. This is all these things that need attention, and it's like, where do you write those down? You know, you fly by the seat of your pants and then you never do it. But when you write it down, it ensures that you can attain your goals. So that's why details are important, because you can't just have it be a thought or even an idea. An idea needs planning, and with that I mean it's details. How are you going to accomplish it? What are you going to do to accomplish it? What are your obstacles, and how are you going to go around those obstacles to achieve what you still want? So that's what those details are all about, especially for personal goals. Unlike events, they still need their details. But with personal goals and attaining them, they're going to need some really serious thought and some real serious planning. And what I love about this method is that your goals are actually broken down by month. So that way, they can be better achieved. You know, there is no long bucket list of things you want to do. These are serious, and they're broken down each month, which means, okay, there's nothing wrong with a bucket list, but in terms of just different things you want to try to go and do. But pull from it now, and now you can actually make it happen. So this is where all this will go. Here's some things just for my art, some supplies, what I want to work on, some practice in my shop, and that's going to spill over to here. I love to leave a little bit of extra room, so that way, if I think of something, I can put it here. Now, I then started my daily pages over here, and actually, this is usually where I would put a journal card for those that I sell, but here too, I've made these tabs, and I'll tell you about that later. So this then goes right into my daily pages. So now what you do in here, so here we've got the 4th. Now what's great about that is that this was the scripting of my day, but then what I can do is I go, okay, so I adhered to what I knew I was going to do, some things I needed to buy, some food I was going to be making. So I already knew the stuff I needed to do and the food I was going to make. So that way, this made this day, the 4th, you know, a lot easier, because I knew what I needed to go and do even before that when I shopped and whatnot. So here, the details of that 4th I had over in this section right here. I don't go far enough to even go further, but you get the idea of how those goals then are pulled and put into your days. Even for the personal goals, in terms of what I wanted to work on for here, if I was saying in here somewhere about walking, if I was going to be walking, then I would be pulling that over into here and saying, okay, well this day, because I'm planning it out, I'm looking at it, I know what we're doing, this would be the great day that I could go, the weather's going to be okay, we can go, and I'll go take that walk with my son, I'll put him in the stroller. So here we've got where you are so into your life, planning, you've got goals, and now you can actually pull from them from over here, and you can sprinkle them in your days. That's how that works, and that's why this method is outstanding. And I've been using it for years, and A lot of women have too, and it's really been successful for them. And it just harnesses your life so beautifully, because you've got personal goals and you've got daily goals, and you are attaining your goals and achieving them. So that's it, girls. That is my best tips on scripting goals, whether they are business goals, whether they are your personal goals, spiritual goals, family events, a child's birthday party, you know, who's coming, what's the cake going to be. There's so many elements. What are they going to be wearing? What do you need to buy? All of those things can be listed there. You know, what you want your child to wear, what you plan on buying him, and when all of this is planned out in advance, it's as good as done. So anyway, that is it. That's my monthly goal planning in a nutshell. I'll have some more videos coming up this week, so stay tuned as we really dive into how to set up and successfully use the Planner Perfect method using the plan books. Talk to you later this week. Thanks, you guys.